Play your game and execute.
MP, you got this, MP.
It's almost time for action here in Oklahoma City. And as the Thunder arrived earlier on, they appeared to be in no mood to show any mercy tonight. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And now the Lakers starting group. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. MP out there with D'Angelo Russell. The Thunder. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. We'll have to keep our eyes on the center matchup, Greg, in this one. These two bigs bring so much to their respective teams.
Yeah, and remember when people thought centers were going extinct? Look around the league. There's so much talent at that position, including the two guys we get to watch here tonight.
MP against Giddey. MP left side. It's stolen by Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Wanting to do whatever is good for the team on any given possession. That time, Dort playing unselfishly.
Giddey against MP. LeBron sets the screen for MP. He's looking for LeBron and finds Giddey.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Giddey with it. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Holmgren with a screen on Russell. Here's Giddey. Gets himself open and drills it.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
And so MP will bring it up for the Lakers.
And for MP, the big challenge is slowing down a team with a ton of momentum. These guys are on fire in their last game.
And that'll probably only sharpen his focus. He'll know it's going to take a strong effort at both ends of the floor. Hold this team in check.
Well, not just a fantastic basketball player, MP also a great example for all the youngsters out there off the floor.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And now just over a minute played here in the first. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple of years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster. And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Rivera, and they pick up 2. The Thunder have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Over MP, and Davis pulls it down. James outside. Reeves. Good, and the assist goes to James.
So much attention on James. He's able to get it to a teammate. That's a great look.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. It's a 3-point game. They're looking for a little bit of redemption in this one after the loss to them here last time.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 6.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
They're trailing by 5. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building, not a good move.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
To the inside, and it's Davis finishing it off.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down. The game is fully in their control.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for LeBron. Hachimura comes in for Austin Reeves. And it's Torian Prince in for Russell. Now here's Hayward. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that win against the Clippers. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Wallace. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. The pass to Rivera. Davis setting the pick for MP. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, you wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been all
by Anthony Davis. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. From deep, Williams. The Thunder with another miss. Lakers leading by 11. Here's MP, and he lays it straight in. Rivera's got 8 points.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Outside Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Wallace against MP. Davis with a screen on Wallace. And here's MP for 3. Now here's Hayward to stop the drought. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. Comes in for Williams. And Josh Giddey's subbed in for Kenrich Williams. The Lakers also changing it up. Austin Reeves comes in for Rui Hachimura. And MP subbed in for Dinwiddie. Chet Holmgren out there with Hayward. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the night. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
Now that looked easy. Two of the easier points for LeBron James in this ball game.
Thunder trailing by 13. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in, and the rejection by MP.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
You know, Brent, I've got to ask, now that the age of college basketball dynasties is more or less over, do you miss it?
Yeah, I don't know so much if I've ever thought about it, Kevin, as dynasties, just so much as powerhouse teams that every year you see we're competing at the highest level in the NCAA tournament. So, not really. I love the open competition, and I love that players have the choice now to where it is that they can control where they're going to make the biggest contributions collegiately.
Bangs home the trifecta. Dortch got himself on the board with 3 there.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
LeBron sets the screen for MP. Driving to the basket. The layup off target.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Right, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8". But Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Giddey against Russell. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Timberwolves put on a show. He scored 33 points, and as expected, he distributed the rock and got his teammates involved. Really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
46 seconds left in the first half of the game. Holmgren up top. No good on that one. Davis with some nice D. Shoots from 14. MP, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Russell. Holmgren against Davis. Holmgren can't hit. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. James finds MP. Good, and the assist goes to James. MP's got 11.
Easy to understand why people love watching MP play, especially when he's catching and firing.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. Back right after this.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Los Angeles Lakers. And guys, it's looking like this one is getting out of control. You two never get out of control, do you?
I could speak for myself and say no. But Shaq, on the other hand, now that's another story.
Of course I do not get out of control.
Settle down. Especially you, big fella. Settle it. And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Lakers.
Well, they understand what they do well.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. MP out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Reeves in at the three, the small forward. LeBron with a screen on Giddey. Floats it up for James. And the dunk by James.
And how fast was LeBron James off the roll there to the rim?
And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They trail by 16. Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his fifth make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yes, that goes in. He's got 13.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Giddey against Russell. Holmgren with a screen on Russell. Back to Giddey. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
MP against Giddey. And the basket by MP. And the Lakers lead by 19.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And stolen by MP. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said, there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Dort. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. And here is Holmgren. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Can they get it? Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries again. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. A 3-ball. The Thunder with another miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Thunder have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
MP looking around. LeBron trying to free himself up, and the layup's good off the glass. Rivera's got 24.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over MP. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. Los Angeles has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Davis kicks to MP. Prince in the corner. Giddey against MP. Screen by James. Here's MP. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Giddey. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Los Angeles on top. They finish off the... And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvise.
He's checked in for the Thunder. And then for Los Angeles, Wood, he's checked in for LeBron. And MP, he's subbed in for Dinwiddie. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward out there with Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Joe in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Rivera, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Williams, a screen on Prince. Gilgeous-Alexander against Prince. Kept alive. There's Williams on the wing. Giddey. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's MP. And yes, it's good. MP's got 26 points.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder with some changes. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Dort in for Josh Giddey. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Wood with the screen for MP. To the left side wing. And with the new CBA, Greg, free agent conversations can start basically the day the NBA Finals conclude. Do you like that move?
I think it's good to have rules that teams will actually follow. In the past, it was July 1st, and let's be honest, teams were talking to players well before that.
And just not allowing the post defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
The drive by MP. Good on the bucket. Rivera's got 30.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Rivera, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to MP. Vanderbilt setting the pick for MP. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
Oh, that's a really nice job from MP to invite the contact and then get to the line.
Radish, he's checked in for Vanderbilt, and he sinks the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Los Angeles.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And the Lakers making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP inside. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Rivera's got 33.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. Holmgren can't hit. The Lakers with the ball. MP right side. Hachimura kicks to MP. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Hachimura. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just...
Good game. Good game.
That's how you leave it all out on the floor. Nice job.
What's up, MP?
Celtics is always big. Let's get that dub.
Start asking to see y'all first baby mama. Straight up. Tony. I'm from the A, but your pops had to run. God did everything to make you. You know I'm somewhere laying low, like a friggin' two. Made millions, took care of my fam off a hook or two. Look at you, trying to impress someone that crashes. You think you can fool me? The action, sir. The backhand slap a track kid never. Before and after. I made plays at the Ritz, what was you at? No people that held you down where they do that. As long as you know that it took skills and a few racks. Crowd, me against the world, roll the two backs. Player, I'm on if you want something from a better player. I stack the paper like cake, so it's in layers. I've been spitting heat, welcome to the Dragon's Lair. Okay, I'm back. Stop, I was done with it. I had to let that breathe, then run with it. You ain't invited to the party, you ain't make the list. Like the childish, I ain't trying to babysit. But they attracted to the. I had to pour another beverage. They made the calls every minute. Everything I do is a moment. I move is a moment. Excuse you, wait a moment. Everything I do is a moment. I move is a moment. I can't lose is a moment. What it do, how you want, how you want, Cadillac grills, Cadillac bills. Check out the oil, my Cadillac spills. Back candy paint Cadillac. Check out my Cadillac bills. 20-inch wide, 20-inch high. Don't you like my 20-inch wide? 20-inch thighs make 20-inch eyes. Open for American 20-inch. Pretty clothes, pretty clothes. Oh, how I love these pretty high class anything goes. Catch 'em in the club throwing pretty. Long time calls, long time stalls. Make my calls. Women on their cell making long time calls. And if they like to juggle, get players in the house that can battle. Ballin' with the candy bars. And you know you don't love them when you get on them. All women in the house if you chasing cash. And you got some with a match. Flying boots on your open toes when you get on the floor. Dirty South mind blow, dirty South bird. Catfish rider, dirty South bird. Sleep in the cop, making dirty South bird. Dirty South good, dirty South. Hand me down flip flops, hand me down socks, hand me down, hand me down. Hand me down. Good fella rip, hand me down stocks. Mouth full of black, mouth full of gold. Keep your mouth on hold. Lie through your teeth, you can find your mouth cold. Have a good game, man.
were the Boston Celtics arriving earlier, the players with a look of intensity as they try to pick up a win on the road. Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers here on their home floor in LA. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson and Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the starting group for the Celtics. We've got Kristaps Porzingis, Drew Holiday out there with Derek White. Then there's Jason Tatum, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's Austin Reeves, then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's T in at the 1. Merry Christmas to all who celebrate. Lots of love about this holiday, especially the slate of hoops.
And it's become like a tradition for us in the NBA where we play on Christmas. And, of course, the best teams play on this day. So if you get to play today, it's a sign of you're really kind of making it in the league because all the eyes are on you.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Pass to Tatum. Here's Hauser. Now White. Holiday, a screen on Russell. 4 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. And that one good.
Yeah, such a gritty player. Holiday fights for 2 there inside.
And for the Celtics, Grant, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, B.A. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. Outside Holiday. Let's go with a 3. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Davis. James, a screen on White. And the basket by Rivera.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Tatum. Last game, 26 points for him. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. James passes to Rivera. James, a screen on White. Here's Rivera. Tatum pulls it in. Boston on offense. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Here's Rivera. Big-time offensive force he's been. He's averaging just over 31 a game.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Now here's Tatum. 4-point game. Pass to Hauser from outside the arc. Drills it from deep.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Richard, last season, Pau Gasol became the 12th player to have his jersey retired by the Lakers.
And look, Pau Gasol was the #1 pick in my draft class. He was Rookie of the Year. For me, he deserves to be up there with those greats. His 16 jersey hangs in the rafters right next to Kobe Bryant's. Their partnership, their brotherhood. Kobe was the first one to say that his jersey belongs in those rafters, and they wouldn't have won those 2 championships without him.
Now here's Tatum, an important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Here's Rivera. Davis a screen. And there's the lob. And Davis slams
Davis fly. Wow.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. James against Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
Rebound by the Lakers.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Over to the wing. Here's Rivera. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Boston trailing. Outside White. Pass to Tatum. The kick out to White. Clock at 6. Porzingis sets a screen. The open shot. White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, man, that's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Davis with a screen on White. Rivera passes to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside. But he still powers through it.
And here's Holiday. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Shot from 12. Davis for the rebound.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
James. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
They're really working the paint now.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. Outside White. Outside Tatum, looking to end the run. Boston, no good that time either. The Lakers have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Davis, the pass to Rivera. Throws it up high. And finished off by Davis.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Porzingis. Goes up from the block. White for 3. Sinks it from distance.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Rivera.
And you want more of this from Tatum. Able to make an impact on defense with this kind of activity.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with us. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Vyacheslav Mikhailuk is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Cornette in at the center position.
That's why Westbrook racks up so many assists.
The Lakers in the lead.
Well, guys, T in the last outing against the Thunder really lit up the floor. He added 33 points, and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
So it's Boston now. Horford outside. Pass to Mikhailuk. Now here's Horford. And finished off by Westbrook.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
And Grant, you look at the longevity of Horford's career. He's done a great job reinventing himself.
You know, B.A., he added the 3 to his game once he hit 30. And that has extended his career by changing how he plays. He still can be an X factor on any given night.
No good on the triple.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Here's Rivera. Chalk up 2 there. Rivera's got 9.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Now here's Westbrook. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Cornet. Westbrook outside. Puts up a three. James with the rebound. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Rivera. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And now it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. Here's Mikhailuk. No points so far. To the wing, right side. Outside Tatum. Westbrook outside. From the arc. Westbrook missing again.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
2 points. That one goes.
His play just keeps getting better. Clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Tatum against Hachimura. Pass to Westbrook. Back to Tatum. And here's Horford. 6 to shoot. For 3, Westbrook. Westbrook missing again.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
The offensive rebound. Hachimura from long range. And another 3 for the Lakers.
High IQ pass by LeBron. He reads the floor and gets it to the open shooter.
All NBA players play with confidence. But, RJ, surely there are some that play with too much confidence.
Well, look, there's always a guy who doesn't realize he's being left open for a reason. Some players just don't understand their role in their team. Usually there's a vet that needs to tell them how it is.
The Celtics making a switch here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Cornet. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. White, he's checked in for Mikhailuk. And Holiday subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Now here's Holiday, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Porzingis with a screen on Russell. White can't hit.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And the basket by Rivera. Rivera's got 15.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Hauser. Porzingis surveying the floor. Here's Hauser. Back to Horford. Now here's White. Outside Holiday. They still need this. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got his 7th rebound here tonight. James, a screen on White. 29 seconds left in the half. And slam dunk by James.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's White. He picked up 10 in his last game. Porzingis passes to Holiday. The 3 is up. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got his 8th rebound here tonight. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Lakers ahead, delivering the blowout. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the 3rd quarter, right after the break.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They've unleashed the dog. Shaq, you're a dog. You understand what that is.
You know my feelings. Woof, 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 woof.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our Players of the Week. Keep it in the Eastern Conference, Bam Adebayo.
How about the big man, Bam Adebayo? Love watching him do damage. Great rebounder, versatile defender, and the skill set just keeps improving. Excellent ball handler for his size.
Glad you could join us. Brian and
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And for the Lakers, they're shooting 71%. Their offenses look unstoppable all game long. It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's T in at the point. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Shot left block. Hauser, that's good. Hauser's got his second bucket of the night. On offense, here are the Lakers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand.
Oh, yeah, the old man can still do that. LeBron James with the catch and finish.
When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Davis with a screen on White. And he lobs it up and finished off by Davis.
Look, I can't think of a better partner to have a pick and roll with than Davis. Sets hard screens and has soft hands to match.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Tatum. Outside Holiday. Launches a three. Rebound, the Lakers. James has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Rivera. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Like, at this point in time, like, you have to understand that if LeBron James is on the inside, he has so many ways to beat you. A little contact's not going to do anything.
Now here's White. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to James. Here's Rivera. He's guarded by White. Rivera passes to James. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
Outside Tatum. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Celtics have terrific depth. They have a number of reserves who could start for other teams. All-star Jason Tatum said those guys sacrificing coming off the bench, I think that just speaks volumes to the commitment that we have to be our best and to playing to our standard every night. Brian?
That's what it takes, Allie, right? Thank you. Hachimura's checked in for Russell. And the Celtics also making a change. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for White. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Given Porzingis' overwhelming size, sometimes solid defense isn't enough, especially this close to the rim.
And granted, a deal that came down to the wire this summer, the Celtics got their man, Kristaps Porzingis.
Oh, yes, they did, B.A. As tough as it was to give up Marcus Smart for Boston, a chance to balance the roster and acquire a two-way tower in his prime.
And it's James with the jam.
One thing that you can count on is LeBron James to find you points. He's got a go-to move for just about any offensive situation.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. James against Tatum. Porzingis with a screen on James. And it's Tatum missing.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. That one's good from James on the assist from Hachimura. James has got 14 points for the game. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Celtics. And Boston calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. You can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Christian Wood is checked in for Anthony Davis. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And Prince is subbed in for Reeves. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Springer comes in for Hauser. Now here's Westbrook. Elbow shot. That one is off.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And while we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for Russell Westbrook.
It's not a great trend for him. Not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. Maybe it's his effort, or who knows, but that's something that needs to change.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Cornette comes in for Springer, and Mikhailuk subbed in for Holiday. Here's Rivera. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
One other thing they've done very well has been scoring inside, just pounding and grinding down there.
Boston again missing.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
It's good. Rivera's got 22 points.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Here's Mikhailuk, still without a bucket. Westbrook right side. 6 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Porzingis. Over Vanderbilt. Boston again missing.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Rivera. Yep, that one goes. Rivera's got 9 points now in the quarter. Westbrook with it. Here's Porzingis. Oh, no good. The dry spell continues. And so it's Los Angeles with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
For Mikhailuk. And the Celtics call time here.
Once again, your Laker girls dance team.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. On the court right now for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford, the duo at forward. Russell Westbrook out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Westbrook. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
He's got moves in close. There's a reason Westbrook likes to get in there.
The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Here's Rivera, pounded by Westbrook. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Westbrook. Three-pointer. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. Rivera passes to Prince. Here's Wood. Here's Rivera. Wood, a screen on Holiday. And the basket by Rivera. Rivera's got 26 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Horford outside, takes a three, and that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
And he can still do so many things for you. Big Al calmly knocking it down from distance.
Down low, here's Rivera, shoots over Westbrook, and the basket by Rivera. Rivera's got 4 points in the quarter.
The longer this game goes on, the hotter he gets.
Westbrook left side. On the wing, Tatum. And R.J. Parody has been a league gold. Last season was as closely contested as we've seen in recent memory.
Yeah, hopefully it's a sign of things to come. And with the new CBA, I think it will. While super teams do capture the imagination, I think a healthy competition is always for the best.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Cornet. The Lakers with a rebound. Wood's got 4 rebounds now. And so Prince will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the basket by Rivera.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the 4th.
Now here's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for T.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Here's Rivera, pounded by Westbrook. Offensive rebound, Wood, and Wood with the stuff.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they...
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Here's Cornet. Pass to Westbrook. Shakes him. And he lays it in.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Here's Rivera. Vanderbilt with a screen. Lets it fly. No good. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. Well, this...
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
Splash!
Set it up. Good.
More.
Yo, move around. I let you all day, man.
And that's what I want to see.
Yeah, it's time to play now.
up, MP?
Go get him, Tiger. You mind if I call you Tiger? Yeah.
Yo, MP.
Kinda weird, I guess.
I'm expecting big things from you out there, bro.
Get this win.
My ex call me toxic, call me King Brown. Well, if I'm so toxic, why you ringing now? You think you a man, this is my house. I'm sorry, where the is my crown now?
Why, if it isn't the most recognizable athlete in the tri-state area.
Feeling you, MP. Where's Mary?
I'm feeling a big game tonight, kid.
Have a great game, man.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have a big night on their home floor. A good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. The pairing up front, Smith and Şengün. Red Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. And it's Rivera in at the point. And Greg, you look at the expectations of MP, it has to weigh heavily on him.
Well, I mean, so much has been made about how he's the next big thing. And Kevin, very often players don't live up to the hype. But if MP is half as good as people think he'll be, this team has a star on their hands.
You know what stands out, Clark, with both of these teams is their speed and their athleticism.
And because of those things, Kevin, it's going to be about limiting fast break opportunities. That'll be a key for both of these squads. Taking care of the ball, always a critical factor, and then being able to stay clear of those momentum-changing plays.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Wembanyama, a screen. And stolen by Şengün. Thompson dishes to Smith. From deep, Brooks. Rebounded by the Spurs. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Yeah, they'd settle for 500 against most teams. Both squads win challenge, perhaps a way to put it. But one of them has got to win tonight.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
I mean, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
Clock is at 3. Here's Van Vliet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. San Antonio with the ball. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Now here's Van Vliet. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Orlando. Screen by Şengün. Brooks, the pass to Şengün. They double him with Wembanyama. Thompson misses. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. A nice shot by Rivera.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Şengün with the screen for Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Şengün with the screen for Thompson. Over Wembanyama. The Rockets again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 3. Pass to Rivera. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama throws it down.
The perfect lob partner. Wembanyama with elite hand-eye coordination.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Well, Clark, we know they're a young team with plenty of room for improvement. What's the most important things you think for these Rockets to do?
Well, first and foremost, they've really struggled with turnovers. They've got to squeeze the orange. I mean, it's hard to win if you're turning the ball over. I think it's a matter of being organized at the offensive end.
Collins checked in for San Antonio. Adams, he's checked in for Houston. Got that bucket in no time at all. Van Vliet's got 5.
Great dime that time by Smith Jr. there. You see the floor awareness really starting to improve.
Here's Rivera. Drives to the hoop. It's hauled in by Adams. Rockets trail by 3. Van Vliet outside. Goes up on the wing, and he hits the jumper for 2. 7 points in the game.
And expect smart plays like that from Van Vliet. He is a clever floor general who knows how to create.
Here's Rivera. A tremendous game he played against Dallas. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Brooks. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Lets it go from 11, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Dillon Brooks.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Spurs making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Houston also making some changes. Tari Eason comes in for Dillon Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Thompson.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Here's Rivera. And the shot goes in. Rivera's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Van Vliet. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Adams' shot is off.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Yep, that one goes in there. 7 points for team.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Van Vliet with it. 7 points in the game. Takes a 3. And that does it for the first quarter. Spurs lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on
Rockets 9.
Deciding to change it up. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Brooks on the wing, covered by Johnson. Şengün with a screen on Johnson. Brooks from outside. Rebound San Antonio. Collins has got his 4th rebound in this one. Taking a look at the Rockets. We've got Alperen Şengün. Whitmore is out there with Thompson. Then there's Dillon Brooks. And it's Eason in at the 4 spot.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Thompson against Jones. Pass to Whitmore. And that time, also a missed shot. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Orlando. And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seemed, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years, and Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his long season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Wembanyama, a screen. Floats it up for Wembanyama. An emphatic LU jam.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Whitmore. He's guarded by Rivera. Pass to Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
1:57 left here in the second. A nice shot by Rivera. Rivera's got 9.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense.
Serve! Come on, bring it!
An eye-catching jam there by the rookie Whitmore. He is so athletic.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Alden. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Keldon Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin Vassell said, as long as we play together and we play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every game. Kevin?
And having you-know-who helps too, right? Wembanyama makes things happen. David, thanks. Thompson with it. Jones covering. Şengün with a wide-open look. No good on the three.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And it's Whitmore missing. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. A nice shot by Rivera.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Thompson against Jones. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Shot clock at 5. And a wide open look for Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his third assist on the night. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first half performance it's been for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've been selfless on offense, setting each other up. Defense couldn't really guess where the ball was going, which is exactly what you want.
Yeah, really strong ball movement so far. And now, your favorite part of this show, for some reason, social media posts. Okay, fellas, we got ourselves a question here from B Smooth 94, Eyes for You. Oh, who would win in a game of 2K between Shaq and Kenny?
Oh, me, of course.
Yeah, right. You can't even fit both hands on the controller.
I only need one hand on the controller to beat you. I'll use the other hand to write a diss track about how bad you are.
Ooh. I'd buy it. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Vassell on the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is the center with Sohan next to him. And it's Rivera in at the guard position. That's the San Antonio 5. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Rockets trail by 10. Now Van Vliet, 7 points in the game. Second chance shot, and it's good on the way in. Şengün's got the first bucket of the third here for the Rockets. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101. But boy, is it working. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Here he goes. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Rockets fourth.
There's not a whole lot to complain about with these numbers. I mean, they made a commitment to rebounding last year, and it was obvious. It showed on a consistent basis. They put great effort into rebounding the ball last season.
Down low, Wembanyama gets the bucket. And now a 12-point San Antonio lead. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
Here's Rivera. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Rivera's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs. Rockets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Johnson against Brooks. And it's Van Vliet, top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. And it's 9 points for Fred Van Vliet.
And you have to appreciate the confidence. Van Vliet wastes no time shooting the rock when he is in that groove.
Wembanyama, a screen on Van Vliet. Here's Rivera. Şengün covering. Rivera the pass to Wembanyama. And it goes down 2 points. Wembanyama's got 22.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Here's Van Vliet. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Brooks with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Brooks outside. Şengün with the screen for Brooks. Offline from the top of the key.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Wembanyama, a screen. Rivera. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Timeout called the Rockets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Adams, he's checked in for Şengün. Green comes in for Smith. Tari Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Whitmore in for Thompson. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third. And here is Van Vliet. He's got 9. And it's Whitmore missing. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Adams with the screen on Jones. Van Vliet kicks to Adams. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Another miss by Houston.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Green with the screen on Jones. For three, Van Vliet. The shot, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy.
Now for San Antonio, Bassey's checked in. And T subbed in for Wembenyama. Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Green. Dylan Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Whitmore. And it's Fred Van Vliet in for Aaron Holiday. And Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. Here's the three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Osman's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. So on the floor for Houston. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Smith. Fred Van Vliet out there with Thompson. And it's Şengün in at the center position. Van Vliet against Jones. Now here's Van Vliet. High post, Şengün. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred Van Vliet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
And once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way. Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jones against Van Vliet. Inside, here's Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Rivera. He's covered by Thompson. Count the basket.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shot, that lead's going to expand.
Smith sets the pick for Van Vliet. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And Van Vliet has the stroke to shoot from anywhere, even mid-range, when he has to. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And guys, when you're going head-to-head against someone 4 times over the course of a season, it's a great feeling to snatch that first one. Good in-game adjustments tonight against Houston.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for T.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open. So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Spurs making a switch here. Both free throws good from Rivera. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the three. The rebound by Champagnie.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
And there's the drive. A nice shot by Rivera.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate
Nice team win. Let's keep it going.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hollywood, baby. Let's show these fans what a real star looks like. Starter, the roster becomes more cohesive with any player.
Up next, the Clippers. Thanks for joining us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3, and it's T in at the point guard position. So much has been made about MP joining this team, Grant. But if you talk to him, he knows it all comes down to winning.
And that's the mentality he needs to have. Everyone wants him to win and win fast, but ultimately players like MP are judged by how many rings they collect.
And the shot goes.
Yeah, very efficient. Paul George is a finisher in the painted area.
Rivera passes to Wembanyama. Got it.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Now Los Angeles with it, and going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Talent-wise, they've got the upper hand. I mean, they won every matchup between these teams last year.
Here's Rivera. In the game against Houston, very impressive. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Harden scanning the floor. Out to Leonard. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. This Clippers squad is quite the mix of players, Doris. Potentially the mix to make a run.
I mean, certainly you need seasoned veterans that can still get it done and young guys who can contribute. They've got both of those things and incredible depth. For the Clippers, to me, it's about one thing. How healthy are your stars?
Here's Harden. The Spurs making their last shot. Stolen by Vassell. Here's Sohan. Gets an open look and hits it.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Leonard outside. The floater sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Well, everybody in the NBA should have the floater as part of their arsenal. Leonard makes it look easy.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team. At the line for the Spurs.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. Trailing by 8. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And there's the screen. Here's Rivera on the take. And the bucket is good. Rivera's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pass to Zubac. 1:35 left to play in the first. The 3, George. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This guy practically automatic. Paul George in the catch and shoot. Look out.
And he's going for the lob. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
We've got 1:13 left in the opening quarter. Left side, Harden. Up top, George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Going inside, Wembanyama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 10.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
George against Johnson. George with another miss. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. Rivera's shot is off. The Clippers have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Harden. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Leonard. The shot no good. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
Filling out the wings, it's Mann and George. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Westbrook in at the one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Mann. Kicks it to George. Lets the three fly. Nails it from three. George has got his third bucket of the night.
Well, Paul George is a big-time scorer, and it matters not where he is, but you give him a corner three, he'll take it.
That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Westbrook outside. Pass to George. To the middle. Stolen by Wembanyama. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And the basket by Rivera.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Plumlee. And it's James Harden in for Tucker. And San Antonio also making a switch. Johnson's checked in. Harden with a screen on Wembanyama. George, no good. For San Antonio, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Rivera passes to Wembanyama. Throw it down on the lob.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, with PG and Kawhi, the Clippers feel they have the talent to win it all. George said, quote, both of us internally had a promise to bring a championship here. This core has been here for years now, and when you look at the teams that win and are very successful, it's the teams that have been together, gel and connect. Brian?
Yeah, that's the right philosophy there. All about health. Thanks, Allie. To the inside, Wembanyama takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Wembanyama's got 16 points. Here's Mann, covered by Johnson. Harden with a screen on Johnson. Here's Mann, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
Here's Rivera. 10 points for him, and the shot goes down. He's got 12.
You know, could have gone to the rack for the throwdown, but opts for the soft, smooth finger roll. I love it.
George against Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
With great mobility in the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sends shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Powell comes in for Westbrook. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Sohan's checked in. for San Antonio. They've gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Wembanyama, screen on Powell. And the basket by Rivera.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
And the Clippers making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Vassell, he's checked in for Jones. Vassell against Harden. 1:05 left in the first half of this game. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wembanyama, screen on Westbrook. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Westbrook taking his time here. Driving in. And finished off by Westbrook.
A brilliant dunk. And he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Here's Rivera. 14 points for him. Wembanyama, screen on Westbrook. Rivera passes to Wembanyama. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Yes, shot making, play making. Wembanyama can do it all offensively.
Here's Westbrook. Rivera grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Russell Westbrook. First one falls for him.
Rivera, shooting 2.
He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's San Antonio with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. And they've effectively guarded Kawhi Leonard all night. Not an easy task by any means. Back to the game after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Looking at San Antonio, starting the season with 2 straight dubs, man, you know they want to keep that momentum going. And they have reason to be optimistic that it will continue.
The more you win, the more confident you become.
And as for our matchup, what a tremendous first half it was for the Spurs.
Man, I would have loved to play on this team. They share the ball, that movement that creates openings for other guys and converting them into very high percentage shots.
Yeah, I just glanced at the numbers. They have more assists in one half than some teams have in a whole game.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sohan and Wembanyama, and it's T in at the point.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
And here are the Clippers now, following the bucket by the Spurs.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
Here's Rivera. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Here's Sohan. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
For San Antonio, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Rivera passes to Sohan. Here's Rivera. He's got 16. Pass to Vassell. Here's Rivera. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama, screen on Zubac. Spurs need to get one up here. And Wembanyama gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 24.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
The Clippers call timeout. The 2K leaderboard highlighting last season's assist leaders. James Harden, number 1.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Pass to George. Leonard finds some space. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Leonard's gotten his second bucket.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Yeah, just his first year in the league, but Wembanyama is showing he's comfortable getting a little fancy with it.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G slam cam. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Following this game, they host the Magic. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. George for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots, but I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
Rivera. Layup. Rivera's got 18 points in the game. Well, Doris, teams averaged over 114 points per game last year. The highest league-wide number since the 60s. Why is that?
I think several things go into that, BA, and I'll begin with the skill of these players. Really, the shooting off the dribble, the range shooting have been major factors in picking up the scoring pace, and then the pace of the game as well. Then you look at multi-tool big men who can step out and make three-point shots. As always, several factors contribute to the higher score. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Good work there as it goes.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Rivera. And James Harden pulls it down. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You have to give Paul George a lot of credit. He's willingly accepted a secondary role in the Clippers. He said, quote, Kawhi is the number 1, I'm the number 2. There is no ego. I'm totally fine with that. I try to compliment him and also take the load off of him. And Brian, when they are both right, there's not a better tandem in the game.
Good point. Top tier. Thanks, Allie. Now here's George. Give him 8. Right side Harden. Fires for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Rivera. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And the basket by Rivera. Rivera's got 22.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
For three, George. And the Clippers miss again.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Here's Rivera. Softly drops in the floater. Rivera's got 8 points in the quarter.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Zubac with a screen on Johnson. Here's George. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 10 points in the game. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. Dominating on the glass. What a quarter. We'll be right back.
56.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that.
Clippers, Zubac, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Coffee. And it's Harden in for Westbrook. San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Terrence Mann is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Rivera's shot is off.
That's the play they want him to start making. They want to be able to trust him.
Pass to Branham. Here's Rivera. Down low. Back to Osman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Zubac finds Harden. George outside. Well, from broadcasting to team ownership, heading USA Basketball, Grant, what drives you to do so much these days?
Well, B.A., I'm an active guy, and I had a great playing career. But the things I wasn't able to do because of the injury, I think, left me even more motivated to excel and try new things in this next chapter of my life.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Spurs.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
James Harden brings tremendous versatility. He can score it, he can distribute. Whatever you need from him offensively, he can provide it.
Here's Rivera. Outside Jones. Pass to Osman. Osman with the bucket.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Zach Collins at the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Collins. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Leonard outside. There's a screen. No good with a jumper from the wing.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Inside, here's Rivera. Yep, count it. Rivera's got 30.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
That one's good for 2.
You see Kawhi able to follow through with his shot despite the contact. So tough.
Here's Rivera. That one falls.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical. Situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Great win. Keep pushing.
Get after it, MP.
Sorry, Phoenix. Nobody shines as bright as my boy MP. Hey, should we pick up something for dinner?
Oh, but we got food already. Oh.
Yeah, but those leftovers are old.
I brought them home yesterday, I think.
Took my kids to the ice show last weekend.
Oh yeah? I was up at the top.
Oh, I sat right near the glass.
I got the $20 tickets. You?
$5.
Ey, ¿sabes qué va? Que me sigue a mí, yo entre los 30, mi Spotify factura más que un kiosco lenta, no te das cuenta, todos los premios tienen mi nombre como...
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
I'm always flexing.
What's good, MP? Time to do what you do, baby.